The show is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. So the Bronx Bombers enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Jameson Taillon is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Now into the box, Alex Verdugo. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on the way. Down the first baseline. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Verdugo on at first, nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Don't have to wait long. Here is the shortstop. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. Popped him up. LeMahieu ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey!
Way the 0-1 pitch.
Yeah. Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Left side, but well foul.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The 0-2 once more. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Here comes the lifted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox. Red Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Garrett Richards is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Richards has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. The 1-1 home.
Count 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Fouled off. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Now it'll be Aaron Hicks. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
He's set and the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. Urshela is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The average coming in 257, 3 homers and 16 RBIs. A 1-0 delivery.
Count is 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Comes in with an average of 265. 16 homers, 27 driven in.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 on the way. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Chavis has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. But an RBI triple gets the Yankees a run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 New York. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Danny Santana. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bouncer to the left side. Barehanded at his knees. It's there, and he's out.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Next, it'll be Christian Vasquez. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Concentrate in my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Justin Turner. Now the pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Daryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Daryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
This is popped up. And there's the first out.
Batting 7, the left fielder.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 16 homers and 36 RBIs. One and one.
Outside.
One out, nobody on. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Next up is Kyle Higashioka. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering. Grounded back up the middle. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he'll reach first safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he can do right there, Dan.
You know, you were in a spot like that. That's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Thairo Estrada digging in now as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. No home runs as of yet and 4 RBIs. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball one. Throws it on strike three for the final out of the inning. One left for the Yankees. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Michael Chavis is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Count even now at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Grounded up the first baseline. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he'll get there as he kicks off the third with a leadoff triple.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Plate now, Kike Hernandez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 10 home runs and 23 driven in. Comes set with the 0-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Count is 1-2 now. Chavis, the runner at third with no outs. And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And he'll bounce one on the ground to first. He's got it. And the tag. Too late as he's across to tie things at 1. Striding in is Marwin Gonzalez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he fouls this one off. Quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gio Urshela. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here it comes.
Ball left field.
The 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Dahlbeck is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting. The center field.
After tonight, these two teams right back at it again on Sunday as you get a look at our upcoming schedule that takes us into next week. Next to hit, Aaron Hicks. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gonzalez will wait on it, and there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Richards is ready. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Pitch on the way. Into center field. Line drive base hit. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's set. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
LeMahieu is off of first with 2 away. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Two and 2 now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3 and 2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the